This 26 Sports High School Hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to the Wex as the Vikings and the Hawks just underway here in the opening period. 16-12 to go, no score, as Devin Wolfgang with an easy pad save to turn it away. It's a centering pass.
First scoring attempt made by the Cadillac Vikings, and they're doing a fine job of keeping the puck over here in Hawks territory.
Hawks with control. There's a nice poke check, but now the Hawks into the blue area. Nice shot just over the blue line. Wrist shot saved by Connor Swaffer, and we'll get a face-off in the Vikings' end. Jordan Adlam will handle the face-off. Won by the Hawks. Battle on the boards, back of the net. Adlam will come up with it. As they continue. Swung around and stopped, saved in the zone by the Hawks. There's a shot just left of the goal. Hawks keeping the pressure on here. And the Vikings finally clear the zone. That's a nice shot by Adlam. Near side is Corbin Bain. He'll send it into the zone, and the Hawks will go for a line change. No score here at the Wex. 14:45 to go in the opening period. Here's Gussert flying up the right side. Little wrist shot was tapped away by the Hawks, and it's off the mark. Battle on the boards behind the net. It's Brandon Shanahan. And now it squirts out of the Hawks zone. Another nice poke check there by Noah Scott. Hawks, though, still with control. Centering pass knocked away. Brandon Ashley will send it swinging around. There's a nice little pass inside, cross right through the crease. There's another redirected shot, and we got a goal by the Hawks. That was a nice one-timer on the pass, and I think, honestly, Morris Connor Swaffer had trouble with that. That was a little bit of a knuckleball, if you can have a knuckleball in hockey.
You know, I'll tell you what. The Hawks tossed it back a couple times, and I really think they caught him off guard. You know, he had stopped the first three attempts rather quickly, and they really ganged up on him right there. So the Hawks draw first blood 3 minutes into this period. At the same time, I think the Vikings are playing better hockey than the last time we saw them. A lot more aggressive, making better contact than they were in the past. But the Hawks have a better opportunity to set up the puck against the Vikings when they have a scoring opportunity.
There's another nice centering pass, little weak wrist shot controlled by Swaffer, but the Hawks keep it in the zone. Another point-blank shot stopped by Swaffer.
So the Hawks are really putting the pressure on the Vikings.
Another nice save by Swaffer. Another nice save by Swaffer is pouring it on. Justin Smith slapper stopped. Excuse me, that's Smith with the Vikings, John Minich. There's another one off the mark. And the Vikings clear the zone.
I don't know if pelting is the right term
that should be an
to
icing.
use or not, but boy, they sure did pelt poor O'Connor.
They waved off the icing.
Connor might have had one goal scored against him, but I'll tell you what, he's already fended off probably about a dozen attempts.
And now we'll get an icing call. That Hawk goal scored by Brandon Ashley, assisted by Sam Spate and Joe Watson. Came at 13:54 of the first period.
Vikings have done a good job of sharing equal time with the puck against the Hawks, but when the Hawks have it down in Viking territory, they really, really know how to turn it up.
David Carpenter keeps it in the zone. Shanahan and Gussert digging for it. There's a nice little poke away, but unable to control it was Carpenter. Noah Scott will take control. The Hawks were offsides, had to circle back. Scott cross mid-ice into the Hawks zone. Got it poke checked away. Quickly the other way is Zach Dorncypher. Dorncypher against Adlam behind the net. Adlam leaves it nicely for Justin Smith. Cam Leotard across mid-ice. It's a nice bounce for Cam Leotard. Thought he might have an opportunity for a shot, tried to duck under. It squirts away. There's a centering pass attempt from Leotard, knocked away by the Hawks. Justin Smith keeps it in the zone, and now it squirts out. Scrum along the boards here to our near side. There's a wrist shot right on target. Swaffer makes a nice save, and then Swaffer with another one. That was another one of those knuckleballs, Morris. A wobbly puck.
Yeah, Jay, we're still seeing the puck going back and forth, but I tell you what, the Hawks are vicious when they get it into scoring territory. They really turn up the pressure.
Here's Sam Spate flying up the right side, avoids a check attempt. He'll fling one wide of the goal. Corralled on the near side. There's a nice check from Matt Fox. It's a shot on goal, wide to the left. Swung all the way around, and the Hawks will collect it. Fox sends it up. It's a nice poke check by Gussert. The Hawks come up with it. 9:57 to go here in the first period. Hawks lead it 1-0. Here's Shanahan. Sends it behind the goal, but the Hawks will take control. John Minich over center ice. Minich stick handling, circling, takes a shot on Swaffer with another nice pad save. We don't have shots on goal, but Swaffer, as you mentioned, has got to have made about 15 saves already by now. It's going to be an active night. There's another one right on goal. Swaffer with another great save. And we'll get a face-off in the Viking zone. Boy, these Hawks
putting counters to the test, aren't they?
They sure are.
You know, the sad part about it is have we mentioned the goalie for
Devin Wolfgang? We did right at the outset. He made one pad save. I don't know that the Vikings have had another shot on goal. It's a great point. Hawks control the face-off. Vikings do a nice job of clearing the front, and they send it down the ice. They'll wave off the icing. Alfano sends it up. Vikings take it away. This is Gussert against Alfano. They'll do the hockey blade shuffle. There's a nice centering pass, but Leotard couldn't get enough of stick on it to get a shot off, and here come the Hawks. They've got a 3-on-2 situation. Skating in on Swaffer with another great save. Connor Swaffer doing a bang-up job, holding his ground and not giving up any inches there, presenting nothing but his midsection, and there was nowhere to go for Brandon Martin.
Poor Connor's got as much play with the puck as your average hockey player on the ice.
He's touching it more than the refs are.
Yeah.
Scrum on the near side. That's Cam Leotard. There's another nice centering pass. Shot on goal. Glove save. Knocked away by Swaffer. Cam Leotard will clear the zone, and the Vikings will go for a line change. Shanahan couldn't even find the puck, so he was getting checked on that far side. Battle along the boards near side. There's Adlam. Gussert trying to take it away. Gussert will chase it into the Hawk zone. Here comes Devin Bain against 3 Vikings. Puts it on Swaffer, who easily taps it away. Out to the point. This is Joe Watson. He'll send it toward the goal, redirected wide. And now I think we're going to get an icing call on the Vikings. So these will come all the way back. 7:27 to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Hawks, but got to give the Vikings defense and in particular Connor Swaffer a lot of credit.
Yeah, as much puck play as we've had up to this point, I can say this, that we haven't seen any power plays up to this point. We've seen good, clean hockey.
Yep, no penalties in this game yet. There's a takedown on the far side. Scott comes up with it. He'll send it to mid-ice. Hayden Watkins couldn't run it down. Here come the Hawks. Dorn Cipher up the left side. Left it for a teammate. Nobody there. Adlam will send it back across mid-ice. Hawks will reset. Inside the 7-minute mark here in the opening period. 1-0 Hawks. Scott will send it around the boards. Wolfgang, Devin Wolfgang will get an opportunity to put his stick on the puck for a moment by going around to stop it.
I think Devin thought the rest of the team forgot about him.
There's a rush and a shot wide of the mark. Corbin Bain with a wrister. There's another shot. Swaffer, I don't know, saw that till the last moment. Might have got a bit of a glove on it.
He did.
Scott trying to center it, and we're going to get a penalty. This is going to be on the Hawks, and I think the Vikings, Morris from a high stick, are going to get their first penalty, or first power play opportunity.
First power play. Speaking of power play, you know who's got all the power?
That's phenomenal. No, yeah. Morris, tell me.
I'm glad you asked. It's Cadillac Casting, our sponsor. You know, if it wasn't for Cadillac Casting Incorporated here in Cadillac, we wouldn't be able to bring this game to our viewing audience.
That is a spectacular segue. You are good at that. Penalty is on Hunter Parasility. I apologize, Hunter, if you watch this broadcast. 2 minutes for high sticking. 6:10 to go here in the opening period. As the Vikings will try and put some pressure and make Devin Wolfgang earn those pads by making a save or two here.
Second on top, penalty number 5, Hunter Parasility. 2 minutes for a high stick.
The PA announcer pronouncing that the same way I did, so now I feel vindicated. Gussert sends it topside for Carpenter. Shifted across, wrist shot is stopped short of Wolfgang. Brock Taylor going after it. Excuse me, that is Taylor topside. Taylor with another wrister toward the net. Again, knocked down before it can get to Wolfgang. Taylor sends another one. And Wolfgang lost his stick, but recovers.
Halfway through the power play.
Yep, and that is cleared. Swaffer will stop it and allow the Vikings to go as the Hawks change lines. Adlam looking for an opportunity. He'll send it off the boards. Up for Shanahan, and the Hawks again will clear. 35 seconds remaining in this power play for the Vikings. 1-0. Heritage with the lead. There's a takeaway behind the Viking net.
Coming out of this power play, we're going to have about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Chris Cornford of the Hawks making a pest of himself and using up more time. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. And that should just about do it. As Swaffer will have to play it off the boards. Cross ice pass. There's an open ice hit. Fox had an opportunity, but it's taken away. Penalty is over. Power play is done. Here comes the Hawks in on Swaffer and the goal.
Right out of the power play and right back to full strength. And the Hawks obviously didn't like the power play situation they were in. Felt vulnerable.
Gavin Dietrich with the goal. With 4:02 remaining in this first period, and that one, tough spot for Connor Swaffer. I've been there. One man bearing down on you, one on none. That's a difficult situation.
It sure is.
Without question. Connor's made some fantastic saves this afternoon.
He has.
That was a difficult one.
Defensively, he's got nothing to be ashamed of.
Nope, not at all. This is a very good Hawks team.
Yes, it is.
Swaffer getting a lot of work. Might get some more here as the Hawks bring it into the Viking zone.
Scored by number 11, Gavin Dietrich. With kisses from number
Adlam
17, Brandon Martin.
takes away the steal. Cam Leotard to hit on the boards. Both go down to the ice. Anthony Pinnell will corral it for the Hawks, and they'll clear the zone. There's a puck dancing. It ends up behind the net.
It ended up behind it.
Looked like it was bouncing toward the goal
Here it
mouth.
looked like it was going into it.
Centering pass stopped by Cam Leotard. Reed Schnepf for the Hawks. Sends it around the backside. This is Clay Charbonneau. Sends it right towards Swaffer with another pad save. Pinnell back to Charbonneau. And Adlam lays him out. Shot attempt just over the glove of Swaffer. And the Hawks unable to keep it in the zone, I don't think. Oh! Apparently they had kept it in the zone. The rest of them were going for a line change, but Reed Schnepf was still behind there.
Yep, Swaffer was able to trap it.
I didn't even see Schnepf from behind the camera over here.
Up to this point, you notice how every time that the Hawks have got the puck in scoring territory, there's always 4 or 5 attempts at the same time.
Yeah, been able to control the puck well. There's a shot just wide of the goal. Vikings will send it up the right side of the ice. Nice poke check there from Ian Munch. Munch gets laid out behind the glass. Hawks on a rush, redirected. Chased down by John Minich. Gussert trying to clear the zone. Can't. Noah Scott will, though. As the Hawks do a nice job of body checking, forechecking to keep him from chasing that puck into the Hawk zone. Centering pass taken away, tapped away by the Vikings. Hawks, though, will control and reset. Noah Scott with a takeaway. Scott, though, poke checked. 1.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. There's a giveaway as Dorncypher in. Nice save by Swaffer as he got the pad on it. Another shot is stopped and knocked down. Here comes Cam Leotard. Leotard the other way and poke checked by Alfano. Nice job there. Leotard, though, is going to get it back. Leotard with a shot just over the goal. 1 minute remaining in the period.
Last minute remaining in this period.
Leotard will just send it back. He is gassed, and he'll go to the bench. Vikings with a line change. And we're going to get an offsides on the Hawks.
On the Hawks.
So this will come back outside the blue line. Boy, that was a spectacular save. It's one.
Man.
This is where I wish we had a replay guy in the booth because people need to see that one again. Swaffer was dead to rights, but he got that right pad over on that nice pass and made the stop. I love nothing more than great goalie saves. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If anybody gets that goalie save of the day today, right now, it's definitely Connor.
A big check. Matt Fox head first into the boards, and now we're going to get a stoppage of play here. Fox, I think, a little upset. I think we're going to get a penalty. Yeah, boarding. I thought they might get the Hawks for that because he sent Matt Fox head first into the boards, and they don't like those kinds of plays. They don't want kids. They don't let you do that at the NHL level, right?
No. I think number 5's off the ice again for the Hawks. 26 seconds left on the clock, and we've got another Viking power play. Speaking of power plays, you know who can get the power? Anybody who wants to sponsor any one of the events that we're here broadcasting, whether it be girls basketball like you and I were involved in last night, or hockey today, or
boys basketball,
football, call our sales department at MyNews26. Set it up. We'll be more than happy to have you as a sponsor, and you too can have the power of advertising right here during one of these events. We'd be glad to have you.
You can get your business mentioned by the dulcet tones of Morris Langworthy Jr. I had to throw it back out there.
You did.
I did. It is a 5-minute major penalty, actually. So the Vikings are going to enjoy a man advantage for a significant period of time here. As the first period comes to a close, they'll have 4 minutes and 34 seconds of power play when we come back for the second period. But the Saginaw Heritage Hawks have a 2-0 lead after one period of play. And I did not catch our PA announcer announcing the shots on goal. She did say the Vikings, Morris, with 3 in that opening period, and that's not a surprise.
No.
Based on the way the Hawks were controlling it in that first period.
Hopefully they'll be able to capitalize on those power plays when we come back.
Yep, they'll have a great opportunity. 4.5 minutes of power play coming up for the Vikings when the second period starts right after this. You're watching the high school hockey game of the week on MyNews 26 Sports. Back in a moment.